I saw him. Hanging there, like a baby mobile over a crib.
The real question is, why did he commit suicide?
Well, it's pretty obvious.
I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I was here the day Dunn died.
4 people used the back door that very same night.
Do you remember
I don't know,
anything
there's
else
more to the
about
fight
Joe
that we
and
needed.
Buddy Yale's argument?
No, not really, no. Only Joe yelling. If you do, I'll call off the fight and kick you out of the gym.
Joe Dunn or Joey Dunn?
Huh? Nobody called him Joey. Well, maybe his wife. Although, she didn't call him anything after she died.
That's... oh, yeah, okay.
What can you tell me about
I'm
Sonya
not getting
Dunn?
anything...
She's hot, ain't she?
You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, I've known her since she was a baby. But she sure has grown, if you get my drift.
You're a pervert,
seen her
that's
since
what
she
you are.
left for college about 4 years ago.
It seems like her father's death didn't really upset her.
Well, she likes to play it cool, which makes her really hot.
I'm gonna go.
Hi, Mr. Blacksad.
I know we keep meeting like this.
Can I ask you
I
about
need
your
something,
job?
I need something.
Which one?
Other than the diner and the gym, you don't work anywhere else, right?
I wouldn't have the time, although I'm not sure I want to continue working at the gym.
If I were you, I wouldn't quit. Trust me, it might be painful at first, but time heals all wounds.
Joey used to say the same thing. Maybe.
Ah!
I don't know.
Ah!
Thanks.
Aha!
Have you remembered anything
She said a
else
name!
about
She
the
said a
moment
name!
you
No one
found
calls him
Dunn's body?
Joey!
I really
No one
can't
calls him
remember
Joey.
anything. I'm sorry.
Sorry. I think that's it for now. See you around.
No
Miss
one
you at
calls
Sam's
him
Diner.
Joey.
Bye-bye.
That's what I have now. Fucking A, that's what I needed. That's what I needed. Sweet. Okay. Calls John. Calls done. Joey. Don't know what to fucking do with that one, but you know. Aha!
Were Mary Purnell and Joe Dunn an item?
So I got that they were seeing each other. That's good. There's more. There's more. Yes? Yes?
What if Mary's birthday is the combination to the safe?
If I don't solve this case by midnight, I'll be off the force! Well, I am off the... I'm a private eye. We don't have a... There's no force for us. It's just you. Love the saxophone. I need to search something. And it's not you.
And there it was, Mary's birthday, a week prior to that very day.
Sweet. This is good, this is good. Okay, also I will point out, Sonya's gonna have some problems knowing that that's the Password now. Will and testament will change a bit.
You open the safe?
Yeah, and I think you need to see this. Can you tell me what it says?
All right. I think this might be useful for the investigation, Mr. Detective. He left
Sweet.
everything to me, except some boxing trophies and knickknacks that'll go to Bobby Yale.
Okay.
Do you think Bobby Yale read it before he disappeared?
Maybe.
When was it signed?
It was written 4 years ago, just weeks after I moved to Buffalo.
You are a very lucky lady. You got some
Congratulations.
things.
You're one lucky lady.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
All right. Thanks.
Oh yeah, the interview, I forgot.
You see, I've got this friend. He's a journalist and,
But I'm so glad
thing
I
is-
got the information I needed.
well, he would like to interview you.
Why?
A woman running a boxing gym? That's quite the story.
And how did this friend of yours find out, exactly?
Well, you know how these things...
I don't even want to hear you. I just hope you prove your professional worth before the day is over.
Well, I guess I should let her know Mary
I
had
think
the
I
ring.
know who had your mother's ring.
You do?
Hopefully that doesn't start anything. No, she didn't trick the That's the start of another
Mary
war.
Purnell. I think she was in love with your father.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think I just got her fired. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah, I failed that. Yeah, that's fine. But it's fine. It's fine. Alright, now I go back to Mary. For the 18th time. And we let her know the things that we have. I just gotta find it. Why is your skirt always fucked
I know
up?
you're hiding something.
What?
Happy birthday!
You know what? You're
I
the
know
only
you're
one
hiding
ever
your
called
birthday.
Done Joey, except his late wife.
My goodness. I can't talk here. My shift is over in 10 minutes. Can you wait a while?
Of course.
Can I get a refill over here, Mary?
Coming right up.
Mary Purnell, the angel Joe Dunn found in his golden years.
We'd been seeing each other for almost 2 years. It all started with, well, weekdays I start cleaning the gym at dawn, before my shift at the diner. Joey always came in early, just a little after I got there. He used to say it was the best time for the worst task of the day.
Oh, I know exactly what he meant. Did he help you clean?
No, poor Joey. I would never have allowed that. He did more than enough, would even clean on my days off. Paperwork. He just hated it. But that was just him. Instead of putting off the things he couldn't stand, he did them as soon as possible. One morning, he saw me crying. I was having a rough day and...
He tried to make you smile.
He pointed at the coffee machine. You need a cup of joe and some fresh air. That was the
Wink,
first of
wink.
many cups on the rooftop.
I'll shut up. And he seduced you.
Which is where Dunn
shut up again.
seduced you,
That word is a bit too much, Mr. Blacksad. You might be too young to understand this, but real love has little to do with seduction. One day, we realized those rooftop coffees were the best part of our day. So we began to spend more time together.
But you never told anyone. Why did you keep it secret?
For Sonia's sake. She and Joey drifted apart after her mother's death. He was afraid that our relationship would only make matters worse. Until one day, on the rooftop, we realized just how serious our relationship was. And we decided to turn those moments into a lifetime.
So he asked you to marry him.
Yes, of course. He gave me the wedding ring and we decided to tell the world. He said he needed to share that happiness with his little girl. Turns out, he wasn't that happy after all.
What about you? How did you feel about telling Sonia?
Maybe you already noticed I have a slight cold. I really should be heading home.
Maybe you should cover your neck.
I lost my scarf a while back, not sure where. And now, if you'll excuse me, that's my bus stop. A pleasure to speak with you, Mr. Blacksad.
Also, too young. I sound like I'm in my 40s. How am I too young? I know what love is. I had a wife. I had a nice wife, I think. I don't know his backstory. Alright. Let's go back and see if I need any more information. Then move on. Oh, Jake! I know things, and I bet you do too. Don't punch me. Can I not talk to him about it? I think I have to go through all the dialogue.
If Yale's going to fight the reigning champion, he's got a big career ahead of him.
No, I didn't talk about the gun yet.
He turned pro.
I gotta go back.
Best
I gotta go
beat
back.
the socks
Shit.
off me a few years back.
Power of editing. The
Never
gun.
would have taken Dunn for a gun owner.
There we go. There we go. See, I got that
Just petty
information.
cash.
For anyone who sees this, just know ahead of time. Touch everything. Not to sound weird, but touch everything, talk about everything, you'll have the information, you can make your deductions. Maybe I can finally get out of this place. There's so much more to explore, and I want to see more. Jakey! I know we just talked like 20 seconds ago. Do it again. Gun.
Did you know Joe Dunn had a gun in his safe?
No way, man. He hated firearms. Although, when Bobby Yale was a teenager, he went through a crazy phase. Even dropped out of the gym and joined the gang. Nothing serious.
It was a hyena.
Early one morning, he broke in the gym. Joe was already here and caught him red-handed. Bobby pointed the gun at Dunn and ordered him to open the safe. So, Joe opened it and asked Bobby to put the gun aside, leave the gang, and start boxing again. I got here 5 minutes later and found Bobby crying like a baby in Joe's arms. Then he just stood up and put on his gloves.
That was very sweet. Got him to stop being part of a gang. That's how you do it. Motivation. Being a good teacher. Need him. I think I report to him.
Fair enough.
You're gonna like what I have to tell you about the Dunn case. Dunn and the gym's cleaning lady were about to get married.
Great. Call What's News. They'll know what to do with such an incredibly interesting piece of information.
The combination on Dunn's safe was her birthday. He even gave her a ring. You know, your typical suicidal bliss.
Okay, I'm still not convinced, but I might have something for you.
Life is often off-key, like a bad song. The notes come together but feel flat, unable to create anything resembling music.
That's a handsome dog. I want to pet him. I want to throw a ball down the street and go chase him and bring it back to me.
You look tired, John.
I was born tired. I'm used to it.
You're not the only one. Yep, I'm beat. I'm starving. Just got back from the annual police medical. Not only did I have to fast, but I also had to chug 2 enormous glasses of water. John, you alright?
I've had better days, and I'll have them again, I hope.
We both deserve to. The thing is, I'd love to help you out with this case, but I can't. You know I work for the state of New York. If I had any information, I couldn't share it with a private eye. Even if it was lying on top of this table.
You said you were starving. Why don't you go to the counter and order something?
Yeah, sure, good idea. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, it wants me to be confidential. Okay. Or unconfidential, or something. I'm just gonna open it. Oof. Okay. Any weird issue related to his death? Again, he could have been coerced in it. Why were his knuckles hurt? Defensive wounds? Possibly. You never know.
Now that I think of it, I better eat at home. It's healthier.
You're still a good boy.
Truth is, John, it all seemed clear to me before, but now... Please, promise
Now?
me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
Isn't that the point of a PI? You're kind of a...
I'll try,
Work ahead of the
but
cops.
sometimes there's no alternative.
All right. In any case, keep me posted, will you?
Friend, you can count on it.
Take care, John.
As always, Smirnov had given me new, potentially relevant information. Not to mention second thoughts. When an old dog like him gets that serious, one must be prepared to bite.
What? It's like right there. That's the dented paint can. But I can't do anything with it. I don't know if he has any more information for me.
Do you remember anything else about the day you found the thingamajig with the springs and the paint can?
Yeah, no. Wait, yeah. Well, no, now that I think of it, no.
Oh, come on.
Hey, pal, how about thanking a good-looking goat with a cigarette?
Jesus Christ. Sure.
Of course. Here you go.
I'll support your habit.
Yeah, you think you're not responsible for my pathetic state? Think you're not to blame? It's the government that shipped me off to war.
They shipped me off too.
Oh, right. So then you know what it's like to kill too. Well, then another
There's
sad
nothing-
hobo shouldn't be a problem for you, Professor.
Yeah, I've done it. Yeah, sure.
I killed people.
And yet,
Yeah, sure,
you
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want to help me die. Wait, but that's not what I wanted to say. Oh, well, you know we goats tend to jump from one thing to another.
Like a mountain goat? Classic.
The government...
Anyway, do you have any information?
Army fatigues, rations, weapons, lodging at hookers, drugs. Do you know where that money comes from? Taxes! Your taxes, my dear friend. You help them cut my legs. They declare war every chance they get, so that the weapon industry that finances their campaigns gets richer and richer and richer. And that's how we finance their wars. So the slightest connection with corruption turns us into accomplices. Unless one manages to keep at arm's length. That is what I did, my loyal disciple, at the Million-Star Hotel. So, do you like your master, the Great?
Hey, what's your name? You never told me...
Okay. This was great. Son of a bitch. Like we saw in flashbacks, things were thrown out, right? I don't know what I'm missing. It's angering me. I can't go up there.
What exactly was he saying?
Something like, if you do that, I'll call off the fight and make sure you never set foot in this gym again.
There it is! There it is! There's my information. I fucking found it. Thank God.
What leads a man to do something like this? Life's already dealt me a fair share of blows, but...
There! It mentioned his height. I was like, he's not tall enough, probably.
I don't know why. Something just doesn't add up.
Perfect. Yes, let me open it. See? Something not right.
I'm much taller than Dunn, and I can barely reach the noose. There's no way Dunn hanged himself. Not on his own, at least.
Perfect. See? This is where I needed to be. Wasn't tall enough to do it, but it's like, I need that. Yes!
Bobby, yeah. I don't know if you had a motive to kill Dunn, but you certainly had the murder weapon.
Yes, yes, I had it. I had it. I just didn't look up. I just didn't look up there. That was my issue. More deduction, more deduction. Okay, 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 okay. Those were swollen. Had to be him to punch it. Yes. Yes.
All right. Dunn punched a paint can, but why? Wasn't he calm and composed?
Okay, okay, okay. This is good. I knew I had it. I knew I had it in my hands. Punched a paint can. He's the reason there's a stain on the floor. No. No, it's not. Okay. So it was because he was mad. He punched it. But it's either there's a paint stain, that's why, or there's the footprints. No, okay. Can I please get to that one? Yes. He's the reason there's a stain on the floor. But who did the prints belong to? No. Got it. Fuck, what am I doing wrong? You're strangled with the chest expander. It has to connect, like it has to be Yale's footprints. That's what it has to be. He came in, it's gotta be his prints, and it has to be... Fuck you. We'll have to call off the fight, I'm guessing. Yeah. Yes!
Christ. Could Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
Oh, that was violent.
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
Everything seems to point in that direction. I'm certain of it.
But he could have been framed, couldn't he? In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale. Nothing has changed. Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Sonia's indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she suddenly defending Yale?
John Blacksad? I think I owe you an apology.
And you are?
Do I know you? I don't seem to remember your face.
Well, maybe you remember my boys. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale.
Oh, we do we?
I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. Blacksad. So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
It may get me closer. Sure, champ.
Of course. You don't mind me riding in this fancy car with a wrinkled suit, do you?
Aw, I think you look mighty dapper, Mr. Blacksad. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me... I always play it nice and safe.
You burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire you